Welcome to my sewing series. So I made this video a while ago and I did the regular voiceover over the video type of format, but I wanted to do like a physical voiceover and I could just like put that over the videos that I made. In this video, we are going to be making one of my pants longer and we're going to be using that same pants as a pattern for another fabric to sew the same thing again. After I finished making this video, it was like 3 minutes and I felt like this was not long enough, so I decided to sew something else. I sewed like a little poncho top, you can say, I guess, that you can just put over like a tank top or anything like that. Yeah, so let's start the video. So I caved in and still decided to add some audio voiceovers. So in this clip right here, I am adding like a extra fabric that I found to the end of the pants just to make it a little bit longer, like I said. And I just pinned it together just to see what it looks like. I was satisfied with the way it looked, so I just went ahead and added it to my pants. After doing that, I used the same pants as a pattern for my new fabric, which basically looks the same, honestly. It's the same fabric, the prints are just smaller on the black one, on the black and white one. Okay, so second pants is made. I just need an elastic band. I think I like how baggy this is. This is a little bit more baggier than my brown and white one, but I really like this. But I'm definitely gonna like make this shorter. This is very long. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the kimono. I don't know why I kept on saying poncho earlier, but it's actually a kimono. I followed Style by Remy's tutorial and it was pretty easy to make. So right here I am drawing the neckline and I used 3 by 1.5 inches. And I thought that I had a clip that showed how I folded the fabric. You're basically folding the fabric into 4. So the bottom of the fabric, you should have 4 pieces of the fabric. After drawing the neckline, the next thing to draw is the armhole. I think it was 13 inches, I think she went down by 13 inches, so I did the same thing. I also might have adjusted it according to my preference. It's really up to you with the measurements. Not saying that you shouldn't follow the basic measurement, but I think I took off 1 inch or 1.5 inch of the measurement that she used. After that, I marked my bust line, quarter measurement of my bust line, and I added 4 inches to that just so I can connect it to the armhole and draw a line all the way down. The next thing I did was to cut out the line so I can start connecting my fabric. After cutting my fabric, the next thing I did was to open it up so that I can cut the neckline to make the center line of my kimono. So to create the center line, you are drawing a long line from the middle of the neckline to the end of the sleeve. And for some reason, when I was watching the tutorial and I saw the lady do the same thing, I was like, huh? It kind of messed with my brain, but it makes sense. After you flip it over, you will see that it creates the center line of the kimono. So the next thing to do is to sew down the sides, and after doing that, I have to create a band to go from the neck to the middle of the kimono all the way down. As you can see, I am pinning down the band around the neckline, going all the way to the bottom of the kimono, just to make sure that everything fits and aligns the way it should. After that, you're basically done. All you just have to do is sew it down and just finish off the ends. I also top stitched just to make it as flat as possible. And I also made a little bit of a mistake, hence the chalk line on the band. After finishing everything off, you get your kimono. I will be making this again. It's just going to be very long. I just did this just to see how the process would be like. And I'm very pleased with the process. It was pretty easy to make. One thing I did forget to show with the pants was that I folded the bottom just to see how it would look without me cutting it short, and I kind of like the way it looked, and this is the result. And this is how the other pants looked after adding the elastic band and finishing off the ends. Overall, I would say this looks pretty close to the inspo, and I am satisfied with the result. I really enjoyed making this video, and I'm going to try to do more of this. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and thank you and stay blessed.